Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Tarek Skubal gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. So fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Skubal is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got the average of 285 here to start play, 13 home runs and 43 RBIs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Ready now for the White Sox, Jorge Soler. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Has a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grandal, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Brantley going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Digging in, Luis Robert. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
Luis Robert.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, upstairs. Ball, that's inside.
2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Up next for Chicago, Colton Welker, as we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's too high.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Swing and a liner, but foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Two in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 good guys. Michael Kopech starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So striding in, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's Mookie Betts. He went deep last night twice. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
A runner at first with no outs here. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Pollard. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting first, the first baseman, Seth Beer.
Into the box now, Seth Beer. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
The 1-0 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Has a look, now the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Down the third baseline. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen. If you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Grandal is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go as the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. the first pitch to him. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now.
Okay.
3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Stewart has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise. This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
In now, Joey Bart. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch on its way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Next for the Tigers, Dawa Lugo is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the belt, the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 home. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Moncada, a 25-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. One ball, one strike, the count. 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Rounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and one out here in the Chi Sox third. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. In is Jorge Soler. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Beer over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The White Sox lead this one 3-0.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hit in. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Leading up.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Michael Franklin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
The bouncer to the left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Right fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now the pitch. To short. Simmons has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Seth Beer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Tigers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th. Striding in once again, Luis Robert. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The count now at 2-2. And the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now back, the first
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. To the plate now, Colton Welker. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And it's fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You've got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
A.J. Pollock is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
That evens it up 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on. Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That's wide. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Right side and right into the shift, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting, and as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now to the plate, Kristen Stewart, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 25 driven in. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So up steps Joey Bart now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Tigers leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working at Greg Maddux east to west.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Yohan Moncada. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Pitch popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Standing in, Darwell Lugo. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Darwell Lugo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Lugo brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. 1 out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. From the stretch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 now. There goes Brantley. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is in time as Grandal gets his man.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Tigers failed to make any noise. They still trail it here 3-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Jimenez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. In his career, Jimenez begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. A ball and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Spencer Turnbull takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 56.
Jorge Soler will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's out.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He was a ground out victim last time up. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the payoff pitch home. And another foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Into the box, Colton Welker, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 0-2 delivery.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. A.J. Pollock will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. The runner from first crosses the plate, make it 5-1.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the White Sox 5 and the Tigers 1. Seth Beer will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up. Grandal shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The windup and the 0-1.
It's out, 1-1. That's ball 2.
couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Count full.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Junior.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Tigers are shut down there. They're down here 5-1. Tony Cingrani is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Tony Cingrani.
Ready once again, Nick Madrigal. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Slow little roller to third. Taken there by Cabrera. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
In there, strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Yohan Moncada. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're up 5-1.
Seventh inning, correct.
Brusdar Graterol gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 51, Brusdar Graterol.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another shot now as Drupal Cabrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Graterol, a former Dodger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate now, Kristen Stewart. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Robert is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now batting, Joey Bart. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High pop-up. Welker is there for it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Dawa Lugo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Lugo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. And the White Sox are out in front 5-1. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jimenez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate, Jorge Soler, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Two and one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Luis Robert will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, the center fielder.
At the plate, Luis Robert. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a curveball misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Here's Michael Brantley.
Leading up for the Tigers, the left fielder, Michael.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Popped him up. Grandal over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter.
Standing in, Seth Beer. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the count will be full. Right side, but it's well foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 5-1. Pedro Baez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now to the plate, Colton Welker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The first baseman, Colton Welker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
0-1.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit out towards second, right to him. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. One out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Two and one.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Career numbers against Baez. He's 5 for 14. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down and away, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
The 2-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Into the box now, Nick Madrigal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They're up 5-1. Next up for Detroit, Marcus Semien. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The bouncer to the left side. Moncada has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So stepping in as Dribble Cabrera, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He's got it, and the White Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Michael Kopech earns the win, his second. Brusdar Graterol takes the rare 3-inning save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the